Welcome back to RCR Wireless here at the Mobile World Congress. I'm Limor Schaffman, and joining me is Sara Brown from Telit. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm pleased to be here.
So one of the reasons I'm so excited about this interview is that I cover my show is called U2 Connect. We cover M2M solutions, and I understand that you have a serious play here in M2M. So tell us about it.
So what we're trying to do at Telit is consolidate the value chain for machine-to-machine communications to make it easier for adopters to build M2M Internet of Things solutions with fewer steps, faster time to market, less complexity. So we're expanding our global footprint as well as our footprint across the value chain. And the way we do that today is with 4 different offerings which together form what we call our one-stop, one-shop.
Okay. So before we go into that, what kind of companies are turning to you?
Oh, gee, we play across all different kinds of verticals. We have a heavy presence in automotive. We have a lot of security customers. Energy, utilities are a big vertical for us. But basically, we have 5,000 customers all over the globe doing all kinds of different interesting, some industrial, some consumer-oriented, Internet of Things type applications.
And those 4 pillars sound really interesting. So how do you break down for you?
So we start with the hardware side. We have the broadest selection of communications modules on the market, including short-range RF, license-free positioning modules, as well as our cellular line of modules. From there, we have design services that help our customers build those modules into their finished device. We do that with our in-house personnel as well as through a network of 30-plus competence centers, partners around the world. On top of that, once you have a connected device, you actually need connectivity service to it. So our M2M Air mobile unit offers cellular service to those devices. And then finally, we have our most recent acquisition, ILS Technology, which is the world's leading M2M application enablement platform, which is functionally like a middleware offering. It embed an agent on the device. It communicates up to the cloud. You can do processing, you can do management there, and then it feeds it back to your enterprise, whether you are using cloud-based dashboarding to visualize your data, or if you have a large enterprise IT system that you need to feed that information into, we do that seamlessly and make it as easy as possible for the customer.
So clearly you are covering, as you said, you're covering the ecosystem, so many different elements. Just because we now have to come to the bottom line, people are saying that there's money to be made in this business thing called M2M. What are you seeing? What are you seeing really as some trends of how are you seeing the money being made? Where's the sweet spot in M2M? If you had to name 1 or 2 sweet spots, what would you say? Well,
I think you see a shift across the entire industry from hardware, which I think tends to have a chance to be commoditized, although we're doing a lot of really cool innovation in our hardware space. But I think the entire industry is really looking to how do we get that recurring revenue. And you see that we're doing that, and we're doing that quite effectively with our M2M Air offerings, both mobile and cloud offerings.
Wonderful. Sara, sorry, we're out of time. I could continue talking to you about M2M forever. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
And thank you so much for joining us here at RCR Wireless at Mobile World Congress. Stay tuned for more from the show floor.